All right. So you're welcome once again. Thank you everybody for joining, and we really appreciate you this afternoon. My name is Moji Davis, Dr. Moji Davis. I'm a farmer. I'm a health coach by practicality. I'm a serial entrepreneur, but they all know me as Farmer Moji. So you can call me MD for short. I'm MD in all ramifications. My name is Moji and David, so that's an MD. I'm the managing director of Xtralarge Farms. That's another MD. And somebody calls me my darling, and that makes me an MD raised to power 3. I think I deserve a round of applause for that. So thank you so much. So 2 things we're talking about this afternoon, and they all border on how to make good money, build sustainable wealth, even in the midst of what looks like a gloomy situation, not only in Nigeria, but all over the world. I'm glad we have people here from, like the men I just spoke now, from Ireland. Some people are here from the US. Some people are here from the UK. Let me even hear from our Sorgalicious ambassador from the UK, Ambassador Uche Umachuku. Money, is it easy to come by anywhere in the world? You've been in the UK for probably 2 decades or so. Is it easy to come by money anywhere? I'm asking you to unmute. There is nowhere in the world where you pick money from the ground. You all have your money. Is it easy to pick money? I think they pick money on the floor in UK.
Not at all, MD. It is not easy at all. It is not easy. For a white man to give you £1, you have to work for it.
You work for it.
Yeah.
And that's why, people from Nigeria, especially for those of you in the UK, they're like, those British people, their conservatism is like this, because you have to struggle, you have to sweat it out for every pound you earn. So it's all over the world, and whatever economic downturn or whatever that they're saying is not only in Nigeria, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. I remember I was in Canada, and they were planning to have a protest. As a matter of fact, they shut the country down for about 2 days, protesting about increase in the price of bread, in the price of basic necessities, things that the ordinary people, I choose to use the word ordinary people, things that makes life easy for an everyday man. These things have become so expensive. In the UK also, Ambassador Uche, I remember I was in the UK a few months ago, and you were lamenting about how gas, added about, it was like 90 cents before, and then it became, I think now you're buying for £2 something. Am I correct?
Absolutely expensive now.
It's everywhere. Yeah. It's everywhere. The price of tomatoes has gone up. The price of onions, even water has gone up. It's all over the world. So, but there is a good news I have for somebody here today. There is no hardship for anybody except you make it hard in your mind. There is nothing called poverty except poverty of the mind. The same way there is no rich man in the whole world because he has money in his bank account, but because he is rich first from his mind. So please, I want to give us this New Year gift. Let none of us here join them in saying the country is hard, because the country will only be hard for those who accept that it is hard for in their minds. The country is not hard. Somebody's still going to buy a new car today somewhere. Somebody is going to commence the building of his house today. Somebody is going to achieve a landmark, success today that has to do with money. Where is the money coming from? It's because of the state of the mind. So we have to renew our mind. We have to all, stay positive. Positivity is the drug of life. When you stay positive, it will be very difficult for negative things to happen to you. Yeah, things happen. Life happens once in a while, but the extent to which you achieve success in life will largely depend on the state of your mind. So good news I brought today. First, let's talk about the basic necessities of people all around the world. What do people need? Because if we're talking about making money, creating wealth, generating wealth, especially sustainable wealth, then it has to be that we're offering value that can give us money. Now, what value do you really want to offer to somebody, to people out there that can make them exchange their money with you? It has to be something they need. Now, unfortunately, especially in this part of the world, there are some things that some people don't know they need, that you are the one to let them realize the fact that they need it. And that's why you see us going into this massive campaign and creating awareness about people's health, because some people are just looking for money, working, and they don't really take time to check after their health. So in a very subtle way, in a way that we will not really make it like we are looking after them too much like they're babies. We just want to find a subtle way to let them know that you need to care about your health. And thankfully, what we're doing in the 8 days marathon has to do just about food. Many of us here, I'm happy, I'm trying to check the participants list. There are a lot of us here who have been members of Xtralarge firms over the years, and you have come to see that these things are practicable, these things are realistic, these things are working. There are a lot of people that joined the Xtralarge family and they came in with the whole baggage of health issues. There are some people that they could not survive a day without taking certain drugs. In fact, some people have their drug bags, like they have a whole bag where they keep different drugs for different health issues that they are combating. Now, I'm not here to condemn that, because like I said on Sunday, it is still God that gave the doctors, the pharmacists, and the, whatever, that gave them the idea now to put certain drugs together that can help people get better in whatever health challenges they have. However, if you do not eat right, you have to start from the basics. You have to, like we said, you can't operate a product, outside the manual of the producer. There is a manual by which humans, our bodies, our system should be operated by. And the only place we can get the manual is to go back to the creation, to go back to the master planner of mankind, the creator of mankind. When he created us, what was the first manual he gave us? And that's why we always refer back to the story of Adam. So the manual, the only manual, I make bold to say the only manual we have about how our bodies, how our system, how our health should operate goes back to what God told the first creation, Adam. Take this farmland, till it, whatever you get out of it, eat and enjoy yourself. Now, it means that everything that pertains to health, healthy living, and a good life is already in that form. Now, it is our own duty to now search it out. What does this thing work for? How can it be beneficial to me? And that's what we are doing in the 8 days marathon. So, fortunately, we now have a set of superfoods that can help people first fight, most of the problems, most of the health challenges that we have are basically born out of the activities of free radicals in our system, because of the presence of toxins in our system, So we need to intentionally inject things into our system that can fight all those free radicals and eliminate toxins from our system. And that is exactly what we are doing in the 8 days marathon. I am a living witness. My husband is a living witness. My whole family, everybody in my house knows the importance of eating healthy. You just have to eat healthy. And to the glory of God, all the people that have also come in into Xtralarge Farms over the years, they have learned, you know. It looks like sometimes when we're saying all these things, it looks like we are hyping it, but when they also begin to take these products, then they see for themselves. Like I always say, you can be a good marketer and you hype a product, you say a lot of things about it, but you will fail when whatever you have hyped to a customer, when they take it and they don't find it like that, that's the end of the marketer. There is nothing else you're going to say to that customer again that will make him buy from you. And so building sustainable wealth has to do with how many repeatable processes, how many repeatable transactions you can make out of your business. If you do a business today and you make 100 million naira, for example, and you can't repeat that process, you will soon be broke. Let me take that again. Your success in building sustainable wealth will largely depend on how many repeatable processes you can carry out, how many repeatable transactions you can carry out as a business person, as an entrepreneur. If you do any business and you make even 100 million naira in a day, for example, and you can't repeat that process, you will soon be broke. But even if it's 10,000, if you can't make 100 million, but you can make 10,000, and you can make it a repeatable process. Every time you can do whatever you did that gave you that 10,000, you can do it again, then you can multiply the process, then you can empower other people to also be able to do so. You can replicate yourself in other people. Then, it may take a little while, but you will definitely be more than the realm of the so-called 100 million you make in one day, and you can repeat the process. So sustainable wealth, as we want to start teaching here, has to do with building a pattern, for repeatable processes, for repeatable transactions in business. That's why you see the Dangotes of this world, the Mark Zuckerbergs of this world, and all the Elon Musk and all the people, the big names that you may want to mention. You see that they have intentionally plugged themselves into businesses that people don't just patronize once. You have to keep patronizing it every day. And that's how the money comes. They keep exchanging the value, they keep improving on the value that they are sharing, so that the money keeps coming every day. Let me give you a very perfect example. Let's talk about Lamborghini, a car, even Tesla, a car. Now, or which other, who is a car person here that can give me an example of okay, let's talk about a Rolls Royce. Yes, I think that's a perfect example. Let me give you a very good example of a Rolls Royce. Now, Rolls Royce, I think the cheapest one right now is selling for about 600, 700 million. The cheapest one, if you're ordering, because they're going to make it for you and it's a limited edition, blah, blah, blah. Now, one Rolls Royce that company is going to make, I was doing some research last year and the upper year, and we discovered that these companies can only make maximum maybe about 50, 100. They don't make thousands. They have never made thousands. And that's why you see it's getting off the market. And they are not even making profits. You know why? Because they are only producing one at a time, limited edition, one at a time, But Toyota, let's say Highlander, let's say RAV4, all these Camry, all those things. You know how many copies, maybe to use the word copies, that they can produce in a year? Thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, So they're able to multiply that process and repeat the process and make more money, other than just one that you're doing, that will just give you one big money only once and you can't reproduce it. Let me shock you. Even God operates by this pattern. If you watch very well, God does not really do something more than once. Once he does something once, what he will do is to create a pattern by which people, that is why I don't want to sound religious, but this is just a fact. That is why the book of Psalms says that we are gods and all of us are children of the Most High. So it means that whatever our Father in heaven can do, we can also do. So what he does is to empower us. He gives us the power to be able to operate like him. Permit me to use this word also, so that God will not overstress himself just doing everything. Let me give you a typical example of something God did just once and he never did it again. But the thing is still working till today. Creation of mankind. He only needed to create the first man, Adam, and the other person, Eve. And what did he do after that? He built a sustainable, repeatable process around the first people he created so that they can further continue to, procreate. Reproduction is the name of the sustainable pattern he did. And then it can lead to a repeatable process that will not necessarily involve in every minute, and that thing can run. I want to know how many people are listening to me. Can you let me ask you to unmute yourself so far? Are you listening? Are you getting?
I can hear you, ma'am.
We are following you.
We can hear you loud and clear.
Is it making any sense?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay.
Is it making any sense to you?
Following you, ma.
Is it making any
Ma.
Following you.
Well done, ma. We are following you, ma.
Communication, especially for the new product, new package. Very fantastic.
Thank you, ma. God bless you, ma.
Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you. God bless you.
That
I love you. I love you. God bless you. Thank you so much. So we have to continue now. So if God, our Father in heaven, can do that one, create just one man and give them all the power to be able to do what? To procreate, replenish the earth, multiply. Imagine if God has to still sit in heaven and still be creating one Adam, one Eve every second. Where will he have time to do other meaningful things? So building a repeatable process by strategy is what we want to do in this group so that we can make success effortlessly. When you learn how to do something and you are able to replicate yourself in other people, then you make success effortlessly. So what we want to quickly talk about are things you can do on your own. It will give you money because you're sharing value, and then it will give you money because you're sharing value, and it will also benefit somebody. It will empower somebody. It will liberate somebody financially. So as you're making money, somebody else is also making money. As somebody else is making money through whatever you give to them, somebody else is getting blessed by the value that you have started, sharing and expanding and giving out to the whole world. That is exactly what we want to do today. Now, I discovered that I ran so many of these type of classes last year. In fact, I've been running classes like this since the past 8 years. And it so saddens my heart that many times people don't really take these things serious. Now, I also go for trainings. As a matter of fact, I'm in some trainings now. There are some trainings, there are some classes, there are some business academies that, that's a classes that I'm running, and I have to pay in tens of millions. But I come here to share with people so that we can all become better people. There are some things that you also know personally, but because you didn't put your mind to it, then it doesn't really work for you. But I discovered that most of these things are taken for granted because it is free. So I have made up my mind just for all of us to get better. I'm not going to run mentorship classes for free anymore. Number one. Number two, so I can actually know who is with me, who is working, who we are working together with, and be able to practically hold ourselves by the hand to achieve success. Success is a must. So I have my training and mentorship program. It's called Moji's Consult. So for those who want to really take the business we are talking about today very serious and achieve something out of it, you will need to get enlisted into the Moji's Consult so that we can all work together and achieve success. Thank you so much. That's part one. Part two, two ways we want to talk about making money today. Number one is concerning the marathon program. The marathon program is number one, and the value we are sharing on that platform is basically how to just help people share the knowledge that we have, the experiences that we have, whether individually or as a group. Share these experiences and share the knowledge we have about food with other people so that they can also get healthier, fitter, and at the end of the day, happier. So in the marathon program, basically, you're just going to create your WhatsApp groups, add people to your WhatsApp groups, educate them about what we're doing, they do it, and you make money. As simple as ABC. So there is already a template for us to do that. Many people have done that in times past. If you have done the marathon program and you made some good money, please get ready to share a testimony in like 5-10 minutes. So that's the one. And, my personal vision is to see, minimum 100 people making at least 1 million naira every month on that marathon program. Now, we all agree that in the Nigeria of today, there are very few things. I don't know if there are even many. There are very few things that you can do and earn that kind of money without investing something big into it. Now, with this one that we're talking about, you don't even need to invest a dime. You don't need 10 kobo. All you need is your passion and readiness to help people get healthy. You will be so passionate about it to the extent that it will actually look like you are dragging people out of their houses, just to listen and know that there is a way to get out of any health challenge just by deciding to stay on healthy foods. So that's what we're doing. And to make your 1 million naira in commissions on the marathon program is very, very easy. Only that it needs some level of determination and focus. And goal setting as well. And that was why we made it very clear. If you want to make 1 million naira in this marathon program, it's just a matter of creating your WhatsApp group. If you have 500 people, for example, in the WhatsApp group, I know that not all the 500 are going to follow it religiously and do whatever you ask them to do. But at least if you can get half of them. So if you have 250 people religiously following the marathon program and doing it well enough, then your 1 million naira is already guaranteed. And we have also, for those who have joined us before, we have also systematically designed a way that you don't have to go and look for all the 250 people by yourself. Start with 25. Start with 25. From your first 25 people, those ones are your own people. The 25 people are your friends, your family, your colleagues, your neighbors, your mosque people, your church people, an old relation, somebody somewhere that you know personally, that you have an influence on. Permit me to use that word. You have an influence on that person. They are your first 25 people. And I'm very sure you have a whole lot more than 25 people on your contact list. If we open our contact, somebody like me, I don't even know if there is one of my devices that said you can't add people again because it's so full. And I know that there are many of us like that. So you have the contact, but you're not doing anything with them. Now, so you take your time, check through the ones that you're really close to, the ones that you have influence on, the ones that you can ask to come into something and they respect you. They know that you always stand for integrity. So those are the first set of people that you're going to add to your group. thereafter, introduce what we're doing in the marathon to them, let them fully understand it, and after that, you can now ask them to invite at least 10 people each. That's the end. You already have your 250 people. Now, those 250 people, when they also join the group and they see you're sharing value, and you're not talking about money, that is one mistake people make. You invite people to your WhatsApp group, and the first thing you want to talk about to them is money, 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 money. No. You are not talking about money first. You are not talking about money first. You're talking about the value. So when the 250 people that are already in your group see that they see that yes, what you're offering here is good value. You will see them trooping in from everywhere. I had my own group filled with 1,000 people in about 3-4 days. And guess what? I have 4 groups like that, 4 already filled with 1,000 people. Why can't you do it? Who told you you can't do it? Who told you you can't do it? So that's for the marathon. So to make your 1 million is very, very easy. At the same time, if you think 1 million is too big for you as a starter, you can start with 50,000. Okay, let me see if I can make 50,000. Let me see if I can make 100,000. And there are targets for all these things. So for the people in our LD Millionaires group, we already have all these targets well spelled out. So you can actually just pick something you feel you're comfortable with for now. Though I have a principle in life: aim for the moon. How do they call it? Aim for the stars, so that if you don't attain the stars, at least you are already in the sky. So don't aim for less, so that you don't end up not achieving anything. So aim for something big. And even if you can achieve that big thing you dreamt about, you can at least be close to it. So that's for the marathon. So how do we actually make money? After your people have joined your WhatsApp group, you're fetching information from the major admin group. We have our major admin group, which is the Healthy Millionaires group. So that's where you get all the information. Invite them for general meetings like the one we had on Sunday. Let everybody join so they can get information by themselves. We have voice notes, we have videos and different things that you can share. Easy, just share to your group. That's how to carry them along so they know what to do. Now, because Xtralarge Farms, we do not. Oh, thank you. Somebody's helping me with what I wanted to say. Shoot for the stars. So if you fall, you land on the clouds. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Danley Uche. Okay, so if when you have that group, and we have about 10 or 15 different things they will need for this marathon, they are all food. There is nothing here. They are food, they are edible things. No drugs, no supplements. All these things are just food. Now, out of the 15 different things that they will need, 10 basically, but out of the 10, there is one that says fruits. So the fruits now, you have about five different fruits under the caption fruit. So that's why I said 15. So all those things they will get by themselves except 3. They only need to get 3 from Xtralarge, because Xtralarge is the only one producing those things right now. They need water, they can get that water by themselves. They need honey, even though Xtralarge sells honey, they can still get the honey by themselves, as long as they're sure of the quality. They need fruits. You don't need to sell fruits to them. Let them go to the open market and get their fruits by themselves. They need ginger. You don't need to help them get ginger. They can get it by themselves. They need scent. They need onions. They need chili. All those things they can get by themselves. But there are 3 things they will not be able to get by themselves that they need in this marathon. And to be very honest with you, they will not really achieve so much success if they do not incorporate the use of those 3 things in this marathon. So somebody can say, I joined the marathon and I didn't really achieve much because you didn't do all we asked you to do. So these 3 things are things that they are going to intentionally inject into their system alongside the other things that they are buying by themselves in the open market. Take these things into their body and they will see success is guaranteed. to the glory of God. Success is guaranteed, except you don't do it the way we ask you to do. That's why you see some people who join Earth Marathon within 8 days. Somebody is saying my blood pressure was, in fact, we had blood pressure of 300 and something coming back to 130, 140. Somebody had sugar, very, very, I don't even know the right word to use for that sugar level, alarming, 400 and something. That's close to death, and they join marathon under 8 days. They're saying, oh, wow, my blood sugar level has jumped to like 2 something, So the marathon is not the miracle. It is just an introduction into a way of life we want them to be living now. So if they see good results within the 8 days, then they can continue to practice it. And that's how your own money continues to come steadily. Don't forget, we talked about building sustainable wealth. So in this marathon program, after we have shared all this information, they need to get those 3 things from Xtralarge, but they will not be able to get it by themselves because we are not selling to individuals at Xtralarge. We only sell to our family members. Number 1. Number 2, we also want to go through the admins of the different WhatsApp teams to be able to have a control over what we're doing and be able to have something to measure, like a yardstick to measure the success that people are getting out of this marathon. So ordinarily, you can't just walk in and say, I want this thing for my marathon. You have to go through your admin. So your admin will help you order the thing from their dashboard, and then you buy it, you presenting the dashboard, the order ID that your admin, that's your group leader, has given to you. I hope you understand. So you want to get, for example, out of all the things that they need for this marathon now, everybody needs radish. Everybody needs radish. Even somebody chatted me yesterday, said he has low blood pressure. The person has low blood pressure, but has other health issues. So now, ordinarily, because radish crush has a way of bringing down blood pressures, ordinarily we should just tell the person you will not be able to take radish. But because he has other health issues they need to combat, then they will still need radish. So everybody for this marathon needs radish, and the radish comes in 2 forms. We have the radish juice itself, which is the juice extracted from the leaf. From the root. Oh, wow. I wish I had a sample here. Okay, so everybody was, if you didn't get the video that we did at the farm on Saturday, please ask for it in your group so we can send, so you see what the radish looks like. So the white one, there are 2 bottles, there are 2 presentations. The white bottle is the juice extract from the root. And then the green one is the juice extract from the leaf. So we have 2 colors of the radish. We have the white and the green. So everybody is going to need that. Then we also have crush. So ordinarily, we always say not everybody needs the crush because it's majorly for high blood pressure maintenance and management, blood pressure, blood sugar levels, people with issues of prostate and all those things. So, but we also, as we are going on over the years, we are discovering new things every day. People are using this food products and all that, and they are coming back with testimonies. So now we know that even crash does more than just helping people manage their diabetes, their hypertension, their high blood pressure. Somebody reported in the last marathon about how an uncle of hers had very serious hemorrhoids, very terrible one, and she just was on time and explained to them about crash and all that, and they began to take it, with extruded anus, blood everywhere and all that, and it was able to address it. And today the person doesn't have the thing anymore, So we are also going to make everybody get the crash. Then we also need the new fortified drink. Now, I will try to do another interview with some of my medical doctor friends as well, especially the ones that just finished on the recent research about malaria, typhoid, fever, generally, especially in Africa. And we discovered that almost all the drugs that people take, especially for malaria and typhoid, they can only address the one in the body system. They can't go into the organs to address the issue. So that's why you see every time you just treated malaria now, 2 weeks back, you're feeling somehow, you go back for another test, you still test positive. Because those things are hiding, they're locking in your liver. You know, the malaria parasites are deposited by the mosquitoes or whatever, you know, they go to deposit it in your liver. Now, the malaria drugs or whatever that you're taking can only address the ones that have been emitted into the system by the liver. It cannot go into the liver to go and address the one that is still there. The deposits are still there. So you finish treating today, in 1 week or 2 weeks after, the liver has emitted another one into the system. You have another fever, you have another flu, you have this, you have that. So that is why we have the fortified drink. Also, we discovered that a lot of people cannot really afford what it takes to build a good immune system, because immunity is like hiring bodyguards at your door, at your gate. So it gives you a very strong defense against, you know, the invasion of, you know, all these everyday sicknesses, ordinary things that are not supposed to weigh you down. They just come, they attack you because your immune system is not so strong enough to just break them. And that's why you see yourself falling sick every time. The children are falling sick today, the father is falling sick tomorrow, the mother picks it up next tomorrow, you know, because the immune system is weak. So we have to intentionally build on our immune system. And one of the very easy ways of doing that is by taking fruits. Unfortunately, most of the fruits we even have, especially in Nigeria now, they are chemicalized. What we will go do now, you know. So the fortified drink is a composition of about 10 to 12 different plants, fruits, herbs, peels, you know, and some roots that will help you build your immune system against the invasion of, you know, all these health challenges. So that is why we're also proposing that everybody going on the marathon should also get the fortified drink. So it addresses whatever is present in your system at the moment, and it also helps to prevent the reoccurrence of such at all points in time. No matter how fantastic your New Year resolution is, your goals and dreams for the year are, if you don't have a healthy body, you can't pursue it, you know. So we want to build a strong system, you know, a defensive system, so that we don't just be falling sick all the time. So now all these things that they need, actually the whole package here, the radish drink, 2 bottles, the crash, the fortified drink, everything is coming for 25,000 naira. But we are going to be giving whoever is ordering it through their admins, we are going to give them for 20,000 naira. That means when you buy something of 20,000 naira through your admin, you get value of 25,000. And I think that's an amazing one already for a start for everybody joining the marathon. Then, so the admins at the end of the day, we know what to do for those of us in the Healthy Millionaires WhatsApp group. Okay, so for those who will not be able to afford, you know, we are in Nigeria and all hands are not equal. So there are some people who will not be able to afford the 20,000 package. So we still have something for them for like 10,000. We still have something for them for like 15,000. So you have to be flexible as admins to be sensitive to the needs of your people and help them to get what they want. But it is only those who have ordered for the complete package that will be getting the 5,000 product free from Xtralarge funds. So the operational system to order for the products and all that will be posted after this meeting, latest by evening, in the Healthy Millionaires group, so that we can begin to take orders from our group members. Then, so if you do this and you do it well, to be honest, making your 1 million naira is just going to be like snapping a finger. And you can see you don't need any capital to start this business. All you need is just your passion, in pursuing this and making good success out of it. Let me quickly take like maybe 1 or 2 questions concerning this one before we move to the next one. I personally, through Xtralarge farms, have a 10 million naira, minimum 10 million naira deal for everyone in this room today. I want to hear your excitement about that, and I'm going to unmute you soon. On behalf of Xtralarge farms, I have a deal for you that will make you make at least 10 million naira this year as a side income, and it doesn't even affect whatever you're doing. So whatever profession, whatever career, whatever business that you're into presently, it does not affect your everyday life. Yet it's going to give you an extra 10 million naira without investing 1 kobo. I beg, let me hear. I don't like to be the one just talking and I don't hear. Let me hear.
Oh, amazing.
Thank you. Fantastic.
Thank
Wow.
It's amazing.
God will
What's happening? It's good to be believed, though.
Oh,
Where's it going?
God bless you.
Ooh, hallelujah.
Mama.
So much.
Yes.
Can't wait.
Wow. Woo.
God bless you. Hallelujah.
God
Thank you.
bless
Thank you.
you.
Thank you. Love
You're
you. Love
welcome.
you. Love you.
Thank you, everybody. God bless you. I love you all. Thank you so much. Yes. So on the marathon side, I've explained how you can make minimum 1 million naira at least once in a month. That's on the marathon side. At least once in a month, you can make 1 million naira. So starting from this January, if you're making 1 million on the marathon aspect, that means at the end of the year, you're making 12 million. But that's not even the deal for today. There's another deal for today that will give you another 10 million bulk money this year, 2024. And the good news is that you can make that money in 1 month, you can make it in 2 months, and you can make it gradually all through the year. But I want to see you call me and give me the good news that my 10 million is already complete. It's already in my account. That is the good news I want to hear. So congratulations in advance to everybody. God bless you. How are we going to do that? How does it work? How am I going to make it? That's the next thing we want to talk about. But before we go into that second aspect, I want to entertain a few questions about the ones we've already talked about. You have any question quickly before we go to the next one? Please raise your hands so we can unmute you and you can speak. Please raise your hands. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Sis Oriola, thank you. Absalam Wasila, thank you, ma'am. Princess Morax, Abosede Morakiyo, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Governor. No green for no money this year, Governor KG, I can feel you. I can feel you. Okay, Farmer Barnabas Oluwaleye says, thanks for asking me to talk. I'm ready to say a few things when you grant me permission. Thanks a million. Okay, so I'm going to allow you to talk now. Please just raise your hand so that it will be easy for me to locate and unmute you. I hope our admins also are ready for the business of today. Oh, your talk was cut off intermittently. Do we have an opportunity to listen to the recording? Yes. It's recorded and we're going to post it on our YouTube channel in 24 hours. So please, everybody, you can just go straight to Xtralarge Farms TV on YouTube. Subscribe to that channel and click on the notification bell so that whether we tell you it's been posted or not, you will just get a notification on your phone or whatever device you're using that the video has been posted. Yes, I also want to advise every one of us to join the WhatsApp channel. So we have a WhatsApp channel where it will be easy. You know, in the WhatsApp groups, sometimes you post a lot of information and sometimes you lose track of certain messages that have been posted because a lot of other new ones have come in after the most relevant one was posted. So, but the advantage of joining the WhatsApp channel is that we can have millions of people on the WhatsApp channel and you never lose track of important information in the WhatsApp channel because nobody can respond to whatever is posted there. Nobody can chat, nobody can say anything. It's only the admins that post in the information and you can read it up. The second good thing about the WhatsApp channel is that information that has been posted even 1 year ago, you can also have access to it. You can also have access to it. So for everybody who is here today, and you have not yet joined the WhatsApp channel, let me see if I can get to post the link here. Famalizi, I'm posting the link to you, please. Okay, leaders, please, I'm posting the link to the leaders group now. Just help us share in this platform. I'm not using my phone, I'm using a laptop for this presentation. So it's not easy for me to get the link from here to the system I'm using. So please help us post the link for the WhatsApp channel so that everyone here can be part of it and send to your friends, send to everybody. Once they are on that WhatsApp channel, every day information is sent there. You can read the ones that you've missed. You can read the ones that have just been posted. So when you get this link, you have to follow that channel, number one. Number two, you have to click on the notification bell so that you can, get notified when new information are posted there. I'm going to unmute you now from Barnabas Onwaleye so you can tell us what you have in mind. And before we go to the next part, we're going to be holding a special business and mentorship class, talking about how to achieve all those things very well, So for those who are interested in that, I remember the last marathon I said, I will help you, I will show you how to make your 1 million naira. We will work together to achieve it. But you only pay me after you've made the money. And I remember many people made the money, but nobody, not even one person, not even one person remembered to come and pay me my money. People. I remember somebody shared a testimony. She said she has about 3 pounds of fish with Xtralarge. We cost her about 1 million plus to put into that package, and she earns about 70,000 every 9 months on that package. But she did marathon the marathon is for 8 days, but it took us about 2-3 weeks to gather people, educate them and all that. And on the marathon, she made about 300 and something plus money without investing a couple. And she came to say, thank you, Madam Mochi. I appreciate you. I never need to be easy like this. In fact, people are sitting on my neck when are we starting the next one. But she never mentioned the fact that she's supposed to pay me my own money. No problem. For all of you that are owing me, I've forgiven you. That one has gone with last year. It's a new year. But this year, I want us to understand business better, especially how we can make it work effortlessly and be able to build a sustainable, repeatable process. And that's what will give us continuous money. So, you're interested in joining my mentorship class, it's 50,000 naira. It's 50,000 naira. Sorry, ma, they probably forgot. It's 50,000 naira to join my mentorship class. So I'm going to add it to my special group. We're going to be having our own special. It's not all these general webinars that we're doing. We're going to read books together. We are going to discuss business together. We're going to hold presentations, and I will be able to also help you with some other members of my team. Help you when you have presentations, when you have to write, when you have to talk to people, when you have to do whatever will make you achieve success in your new fun business with Xtralarge. We are ready to work together. So you want to join my special mentorship and business class. It's called Moji's Consult. You register, you join us with 50,000 naira, and you pay that 50,000 naira once in a month. However, I don't really need your 50,000, but I want you to take this thing serious. And I've discovered that the more you give things freely to people, the less they appreciate it. So for you to know that I'm not really keen with the 50,000 you're paying or not, but you must pay, or you will pay. I will give you an opportunity to pay whatever you have from 10,000 and above to be able to get enlisted into that class. Then when you make your money in all the businesses that we are lighting here, in the first money you are making, you are paying me my balance. Do we agree? Let me hear whether we agree. So you can pay 10,000, 20,000 deposit, or you can just decide to pay everything. And we'll be working together, we'll be running classes, we'll be reading together, we'll be, learning together how to get better in the businesses we're doing as we move forward. So for those who want to join that special class, who are ready to make their money, there are all these millions that we're talking about. We need to work together. There is no shortcut to it. Chat me on 081 71 60 60 21, or send me an email at md@xtralargefarms.com so that we can send you all what you need to do to get enlisted into that business academy. I'll be bringing in people from different parts, speakers, motivational speakers, business mentors, and different kind of people in our specialized meetings, just for you to get better and gain mastery over business. So whether you're a career person or you're already in business, you can do better than what you're presently doing right now. You want to join that special class, please send a message right now to 081. Just say Moji's Consult. Moji's Consult is MOHJEES. Let me type that on the chat area. Moji's Consult is what you should send to that that number or the email with your name, and then we will add you to the group. Moji's Consult. We'll be talking on deeper secrets of making money effortlessly without any single cash. Moji's Consults, okay, with your name. And send to WhatsApp on 081 71 60 60 21. We are going to be teaching ourselves how to make good money with what we have. Start with what you have and build it into an empire. That's what we're going to be training ourselves on in that group. How to make use of the things that are already in your possession right now. I've met a lot of people and they're always like, oh, I would have loved to do this, but because I don't have capital to start. Capital is not your problem. Capital is not your problem. I tell you, there are different ideas that you can trade here, and some of them are the things we're already talking about, and it will give you some good money. Or send an email. Thank you so much to my wonderful admin that is helping us to send that information out there. Or send an email to, please send to info@agritechcity.com. Just send your name and Moji's Consult. I'm interested. So we will send you what to do and how to do it. Thank you very much. From Barnabas Olaleye, please I'm waiting to see your hand. Oh, yes. Okay. Let me unmute you now, sir. You wanted to say something. Please go ahead, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Fana Barnabas, and I want to. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Can you hear me? All right.
We can
Thank
hear
you
you.
very much, our Okay. Thank you very much, our estimable MD. Thank you for the privilege given to say a few things. I would like to encourage my colleagues here that this is a golden opportunity to move up the ladder, because opportunities like this don't come every time. So when you have this kind of opportunity, it's always important that you take it, because they don't come every time. I remember being in one of the classes of Bob Proctor, and Bob Proctor actually said, $1 million is nothing if you have a vision. Okay, because I heard our MD saying that some people say, 1 million, can you come? It's just like this and that. 1 million naira is not 1 million naira is nothing, because by the time you begin to have a vision and you pursue it and you move on, you plan a whole lot of things, you discover it's just a chicken change. So in a platform like this that is granted to us, you can make much more than that. Okay, and like I said, opportunity like this don't come every time. So Xtralarge farms have created an opportunity not only for people in Nigeria, but everyone across the globe. And so it's always important to grab this kind of opportunity and to run with it. Okay, the last thing I want to say before I drop is that at Xtralarge, I had opportunity of coming in a few years back, but I thought it was one of those, one of those skimpy, poncy, blah, blah, blah thing. So I told the person, I can say, look, I've been involved in a whole lot of things, but I don't want to get involved in this. Until I started monitoring, and I kept monitoring, and I discovered the thing was moving. I said, this is Xtralarge. They invited me several years back, and I rejected it. Now, nothing's going to stop me. And so I'm so glad I'm here back at Xtralarge, and I want to thank our MD for giving this opportunity. I pray that the Lord will bless you. So right here at Xtralarge, we have the opportunity of farming easy, eating healthy, living healthy, and making money. God bless you. Thank you very much.
God bless you, sir. Thank you so much. God bless you. Yes, we have somebody else. I think I saw one other hand raised. Is there one other hand raised? So let me share with you quickly about the 1 million naira you talked about. 1 million naira is just 10,000 in 100 places. And that's just 1 million. So personally, I call that the principle of tembelization. It's coined out of a Yoruba word called tembele. So when you tembelize something, it doesn't, you're not afraid. How much money are we talking about? Okay, it's just this divided by this. So if we're talking about 1 million naira, it's just 10,000 in 100 places, or 100,000 in 10 places, or 1,000 in 1,000 places, and that just gives you 1 million naira. So when you're talking about that figure, and you're able to divide it easily like that, do I have 100 people that I can share value of that to make them pay me 10,000? Is there a value I can share first? That's the first thing we want to talk about. Is there a value I can share? One. So if I have that value, can I identify or can I express myself concerning this value that I have with 100 people? They buy into the value and they pay me 10,000 and I just make 1 million naira. But if you make that 1 million naira one time and you're not able to repeat the process, it becomes a miracle. And miracles don't happen all the time. So what we need to learn is how to make that so-called miracle of the first time. We'll build a system around it that will make us to be able to repeat it and even improve on it. So that if you made 1 million the first time, you're ready. How many of us know that, especially for salary earners, the day they increase your salary or whatever and you make this money, in 2 or 3 months after that increment, you're already broke. Because the first time you got that increment, oh, you felt so good on top of the world, or you earned a bonus and they gave you something new. Oh, wow. That's the same way you begin to attain a new status by yourself. You that you were using my toothpaste before, you begin to claim, oh, that one is for poor people. Then you begin to upgrade to Colgate or whatever, and your money is going down gradually. You have made more money one time, but you have not learned how to improve on it. So we don't want money making to become a miracle to anybody. I'm not saying miracles are bad. Even miracles are not cheap, because before you can even obtain a miracle from God, you will go through processes. You will fast, you will pray, you must study the word of God, you must keep using your faith, you believe in God. It's a long process. And if you are not careful, you get something wrong in the process, you might end up even missing the miracle. But if you're able to get the miracle and learn the process that you observed so that it becomes repeatable, then life will be easy. Life will be easy. So we don't want money making to be a miracle to anybody. Whatever you did that you made 1 million from, how do I do it again and again and again and again? That's number one. Number two, how can I do it better? So that now that I've gained mastery over making 1 million, can I try to attempt 2 million? Then you attempt and it works and you make it better. So all those processes are the things we will be talking about practically. You know, we are generalizing things now. We want to go practically into it, starting from, okay, this is what we're doing today, and everybody goes to do it, and you see results. There is no how. See, success is not a respecter of anybody. And that's why we see that today, most of the successful people in the world are not people that their fathers were rich. You know, they are not people that their parents were rich. You know, they were just people that, you know, they just learned the art of, you know, offering value and making it a repeatable process. So it's not because your father, in fact, that your father is rich does not guarantee that you're going to be rich. That's why we don't have the names of our dear father, Baba M.K. Abiola. How many of his children are still rich till today? Your father's word doesn't guarantee that you're going to be wealthy. So we want to make it a repeatable process. Let me stop on that now. I see another hand raised. Please unmute yourself. Is this Ambassador Beams or somebody else?
Hello, ma. No. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Ma. Thank you for joining.
Thank you so much, ma. Please, I have a question which I dropped in the chat box. I'm not sure you saw it. I was asking if this recording can be shared, you know, so that some of us that we probably want to listen to it again, we have the opportunity to listen to it.
Yes.
Thank you so much. God
Yes.
bless you, ma. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Ma.
I hope you're in a WhatsApp group, Ma.
Yes, I am. And I've joined the channel as well.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
All right. Okay, has somebody helped us to post the channel link? Do we have the channel link here? Famalizi, can you please post the channel link in the chat area on this? So we are moving on to the next item on our program for today. And I want to quickly rush that in 30 minutes so that we can move ahead. You want to join Moji's Consults, where we'll practically be, you know, talking about how to achieve all these our targets, how to make it realistic. Don't just hear it today and that's the end. You know, how it will be real, how you will collect that money into your bank account. Join Moji's Consults, MOHJEES, by sending Moji's Consult and your name by WhatsApp to 081-7160-6021, or send an email to info@agritechcity.com so that we can tell you the requirements. You have to pay. I've told you, you're paying 50,000 naira. I don't get this this knowledge. Knowledge is not free. Nobody should even tell us knowledge is free. And that's why even in church, after you have listened to the word of God, yes, we are giving offering to God, but that's how the pastor also gets taken care of. Farmer Caleb Okoro Modeke, thank you for coming in. I've asked you to unmute, sir. Please feel free.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I know it's been a very long time because I knew when Xtralarge started, I was among the pioneer people that started with them. So
I'm glad you are here today. Tell us, when did you join actually?
that should be around 2000 and should be around 2017.
Yes, I think
I think it should be around 2017.
yes.
Currently, I'm actually very sorry. I am calling from the UK. The time zone here.
Are you part of the Japa Kingdom, Japa Nation?
It depends on the angle you look at it.
Just joking. I'm just
it
kidding.
depends.
Congratulations, my
Yeah.
friend.
So I missed it. So regarding the question that was asked about the recording, that since I just joined like about 10 minutes ago, is how can I access the recording so I can have a full understanding of what had transpired? Okay. And the second question is, if those of us, I don't know if any other person is in diaspora, those of us that are in diaspora, how can we partake in this particular plan remotely?
Yeah, there are people here from the UK, from US, from Canada. I'm seeing a lot of people here. Yes, yeah. I'm checking. There are a lot of people here from all over the world. It's not only a Nigerian thing. Now, thankfully, you relocated from Nigeria. So that means you still have your contacts. You still have your people in Nigeria. So business starts from there. That's number one. Number two, in the present location that you are now, there are people there, there are Africans there, there are Nigerians there that will definitely be interested in the value you're about to offer. Okay, so that means you can work from any part of the world and you're just working online. You know, you're just sharing this value online, you're connecting. There are some of you that the thing we are even requiring you to do, you may not really have the time to do it. So you will still just share contact. And that's the next thing I want to talk about now. You will only just share contact. You are a living witness of the fact that Xtralarge is working. It has worked in your life. Farmer Caleb, am I correct? Farmer Caleb, am I correct, please? Mr. Caleb, are you still here? Oh, he's thrown out. Oh, he's thrown out. I hope he finds his way back in. So, he's a living witness. He's been here. You heard him say he's been here since 2017. That's how many years? That's about 8 years. And it's working for him, and that's why he's still back and he wants to know more. So please, everybody interested in taking this business serious, you're paying 50,000 to join the Moji's mentorship class. You know, it's okay. Let me give a bonanza. So because we have to also invite other speakers in our different meetings and all that, and we have to pay honorariums and all that, and I also have to run my blood. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to be. So it's 50,000 to join, and then it's not the only fee you pay. So at any point you're not interested in continue or whatever, you can just back up. But for now, it's just 50,000 to start. So and if you don't have the 50,000, you can start with whatever you have, your 10,000, your 20, and if you want to pay, fine. But from the first money you make, I will collect my balance by God's grace. So don't forget, send your name and Moji's consults to that WhatsApp number or that email. Let us quickly round up by going into the 10 million Naira deal with Xtralarge. And this time around, I'm going to ask some specific questions and I would want you to answer me. So anybody that has an answer to the questions I want to ask now, kindly raise your hands so we can discuss the answers. Now, this 10 million Naira deal, the second part of this meeting we're talking about, is based on tourism. Now, to the glory of God, many of you know that Xtralarge Farms has a resort, and it's a world-class standard resort. It's a resort that you can be proud of. It's a resort filled with different type of amenities and attractions that will make tourism meaningful. So anybody from any part of the world can actually visit this resort for different reasons. And we're going to be having different programs at this resort: health programs, entertainment programs, educative programs, mentorship programs, programs for children, programs for couples, programs for families, programs for the elderly, and so on and so forth. So there will be a reason for anybody to be able to want to come to the resort. Aside from that, for your own general relaxation, you just need some time off. You want to have a retreat, you want to have a family holiday, you have different reasons: school excursions, group trainings and all that, conferences, company AGMs, and so on and so forth, are things that can bring different people to Xtralarge farms and resorts. Now, we are set to make good money from this business, and from the little time we started this, we have seen that this thing works. Fortunately, it's not such a business idea that is so popular in this part of, in fact, in Africa generally. You do not find too many resorts of that kind of standard in Nigeria or even in other parts. I think basically some other places that have maybe the level of thing we're offering at Xtralarge would be in Kenya, and I think one or two in South Africa. So when you have a business of a pioneer status, you make some good money in it. And we are not ready to make this money alone. We are ready to share the thing. And that's why we're here this afternoon. So the 10 million Naira deal has to do with your involvement in tourism. Now, 2 or 3 questions I want to quickly ask, and I want us to raise our hands as we have answers to that question. Number 1, for all of us here, were you able to take an holiday last year, 2023? Were you able to take an holiday? And if you did, where did the holiday take place? Number 1. Number 2, how much did that holiday cost you? And would you have loved to have an holiday that you don't have to pull a large amount out from your pocket just to go for that holiday? Would you love to have a plan where you can prepare for your holiday in very minimal amounts and it will not really affect you so much? That's number 2 question. Please, I'm waiting for people's hands to give responses to those answers to those questions. Number 3, if you hear about an idea to be able to take yourself and your family to a very luxurious, very serene, very comfortable, very beautiful environment for a family holiday for yourself and for your family, if you have a family, and you just have to pay like 15,000 Naira, how would you like it? I need answers to these questions before we can go ahead in this presentation. And I want us to close early. So if you have an answer, please, you can either send it to the chat area and or raise your hand so we can call you to allow you to talk. Oh, somebody's asking the question, is the mentorship different from the Xtralarge food bank? I have not even talked about food bank. Oh my God, let me write it down here so I won't forget. See, that food bank is a fantastic thing. Imagine you just joining the food bank with 50,000 and you're getting 20,000 food for the next 8 months. Imagine you did 10 or 5, for example, for 250,000, and you're getting food of 100,000 Naira for the next 8 months. That means this year is already good. I'm going to talk about that before we finish. So some people are giving me answers. They said no, they couldn't go for an holiday. Somebody says, yes, they went to Spain. TP, yes, congratulations to you. You're 1 in a million. Not everybody can afford to go on holidays this time around. Somebody says, no, I think I can get a lot of no's. So I want somebody to be bold enough to just lift up their hands and let's hear what your thoughts are concerning the questions I asked. Somebody says, I will jump at it. Or somebody says, yes, UK, congratulations. Somebody says, anywhere beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I would love to be, yes, I would love such an idea at minimal cost. Congratulations. Somebody says, absolutely interested. Thank you. Somebody says they went to Canada and it cost about $10,000. How many people can afford that in the Nigeria or whichever country you are of today? Somebody says, I was at Agri-Tech City too. Congratulations. Somebody says, yes, I'd like to have a holiday here in Nigeria. Very interested, okay? Yes, I love a plan to be in a place in advance for my holiday. You are already in the right place. No holiday for me, oh. Okay, so, okay, yeah, thank you. All right, I want just one or two people to talk about. Yes. Oh yeah, let me see your hands, so I'll call you. YK Joe, thank you. You have been asked to unmute yourself. Let's hear your response.
Good afternoon, my MD. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, ma'am. What's your real name?
My name is Jonah Beatrice Olayinka. So my YK Joe is from Yinka Jonah.
Okay, you're welcome, ma. Are you a farmer with X?
Yes. I've been a farmer for a while now.
Okay,
just that, unfortunately, I've not been. Not that I'm not working it. I brought in some people. I've moved from family to community, things like that.
So now is the time to take it.
Now it's time to take it. Yes. Now that I'm even retired as a civil servant, so I can try all means to make it work. Yes, you asked me a question about holiday. Where poor teacher like me will get money, can't travel to anywhere. No holiday, oh. No holiday, oh. But saying
so
that
no holiday, yeah. So
no
would
holiday.
you like?
But now that if I now have the opportunity of traveling with my family with just 15,000, for where? They not before stealing. I will fly, I will jump, I will be so excited. The whole world will hear about it. Social media self no go rent. That I travel for holiday with just 15,000. I will jump home. So I'm excited to be here and I will go with you all the way to make the money.
So before I go on, let me ask you a question, Madam YK Joe. Now that you know you're hearing from this platform, at least you're hearing it from me that it's possible for you to be able to plan a holiday starting with just a 15,000 Naira plan. Okay. Like how many people now in your head do you think you'll be able to talk about this idea to?
That we're able to sell the idea to?
Yes.
I will try and sell it to a lot of people. Both my friends within my area here in Ekpe, just unfortunately, Ekpe, get as Ekpe big. But I will sell it to people. I will sell it to teachers. I will sell it to nurses, to doctors. I will sell it out. And I think it's over 100 people. I'll sell it to over 100 people.
Yes,
I have that crowd. I have that crowd. It's just money that is driving people back. I retired as a principal and even as the chairman of all the principals in my area. So I have access to people, but I don't know why they are not just
about 100. Oh, so you need to join Moji. So I'll teach you.
I've already sent the message. I'm joining. I've sent the message there already.
Yes. So I'll teach you how to make those 100 people become 1,000 people.
Right.
And with your 100 people already, you are at least you will be making about 2 million Naira. So by the time you make 1,000 people,
I am dancing already. I'm dancing,
about 2 million, 20 million Naira. Okay? Minimum. Yes. That's
it sounds so good, so simple to be real.
Thank you very much. All right. Anybody else wants to say something before I just does anybody here? So sorry about that, Madam Elizabeth Ubani Ebere. I was to come to Agri-Tech City with my husband, but fortunately he passed on, and I'll plan for him next time. 15K is beautiful. Oh, so sorry about that. Okay, so here is the plan. I'm expecting. Okay, somebody's raising their hand. Oh, you don't know how to raise your hand, Agbede. Please click on more. Click on more and you see where to raise hand. That one you're raising in the chat area cannot work because I have to look for you. Or if any of our admins can help me look for that person so we can unmute them. You can unmute them. Somebody here went for an holiday last year and had to spend about $10,000. Okay, so that's not funny. It's not cheap. So we're going to talk about how to be able to holiday at Xtralarge farms and resorts. That's what we're going to talk about now. So first, there is something called the Xtralarge Holiday Club. That's the basics. That's the foundation of this discussion. There's something called the Xtralarge Holiday Club. We have videos to that effect. So in your groups, just ask your admins or just chat us on the numbers I sent before. So we can, let me call the numbers again. 081 71 60 60 21 or 093 428 7656 on WhatsApp. You can ask for the video, so the explainer video, or just go by yourself to Xtralarge Farms TV on YouTube and fetch the explainer video on Xtralarge Holiday Club. So there is a holiday club in Xtralarge Farms where you can join. And the moment you join, for the purpose of this program, I recommend the Timber Club to everybody. Since you can start with 15,000 now, I recommend the Timber Club to everybody. Now, when you become a member of that Timber Club, you are guaranteed a 3-day holiday, 3 days holiday at the Xtralarge Farms and Resorts. And you can come with your spouse, you can come with your children. At least you have one very good, beautiful, big room with big bed, 6x6 or 6x7 bed to yourself. So that means you can come with your spouse and maybe 1 or 2 children as you can manage in that room, but not 3 adults, 2 adults only. So already you have an holiday for joining that Xtralarge Holiday Club Timber category, 3 days holiday. Plus, you have about 5 to 10 free access to the city, to the Xtralarge Farms and Resorts for your vacation without meals. To be able to come there, bring your friend, enjoy yourself, come for a timeout, come for a hangout, come for a picnic, come for something like that, as a Timber member of the holiday club. Plus, you now have opportunities to make money, and the making money is what we want to talk about today. So what I'm saying now is what you want to explain to somebody. And guess what? You don't even have to be the one to explain this thing in case you don't know how to explain it. So 2 things you will do for us is, number 1, to identify who the people are that are interested in joining the holiday club so that they can also at least have a guaranteed 3-day holiday for themselves annually. So you can share the contacts of these people with us. We can help you, call them, explain it to them. You can invite them to our weekly orientation presentations that we'll be having on Zoom, on Facebook, on WhatsApp, and all those things. Let them come and hear it by themselves and they register. Now, the moment they register, you will begin to make money. Now, I'm going to tell you the 10 million deal, the 5 million deal, the 2 million deal, and so on and so forth. I hope our time really permits for that. So now, the Timber Club category of Xtralarge Farms and Resorts, you had to join with 150,000. It's on promo now. It's going to 200. Remember, there was a time this thing was 100,000. There was a time it was 120. Now it's 150. It will still go to 200. Yes, when you have value, it appreciates. So right now it's 150,000, and the good news is that you don't even have to pay the 150,000 at once. That's the good news. So it's easy for you to sell to anybody. So with an initial payment of 15,000 naira, they cannot have the payment plan for 10 months, or they can do 25,000 per month. They can have a payment plan of of 6 months, or they can even decide to be doing the 15,000 every week, or just choose a 10-time payment plan and then they can pay it however they like, but at least they should be able to pay off within 10 months. If you're doing the 25,000 payment plan, that means you can pay off in 6 months. If you're doing the 50,000 payment plan, that means you're doing 3 months. Or you want to just do it one time and pay your 150,000 and forget about it, you know. But you, the one that sold that package to them, that is giving them that opportunity to begin to plan a family holiday for themselves with just 15,000 starting, you are making your money. So I said there are 2 ways of doing this. Excuse me. The first way is by you, excuse me, I think I need water. Mama Lizzie, I need water, please. So the first way is by understanding the business model and selling it, by sharing this information to your friends, to your loved ones, or starting from your WhatsApp and other ways. You can hold presentations to talk about these things in different places. You know, they buy into the idea, they can start immediately. You know, somebody can hear about this opportunity, but because it's 150,000, they can't afford it at the moment, then you lose them. But now that they can start with even 15,000 naira, then you will not lose anybody. I hope you're getting what I'm saying. That's number one. Number 2 way is for you, maybe because you're a very, thank you, Lizzie. Maybe because you're a very busy person in your career, in your business, whatever you're doing, and you don't really have time to be sharing this information and be educating all these people about how to join this opportunity. You can simply just share the contact with us. And we're going to teach you how to be able to do that, to share the contact. You first send the message to them. Once they reply that, oh, this company wants to call you because there's an opportunity for you to be able to have a family holiday with just 15,000 naira. They will love, everybody would love to hear about it. And then we come in, we're going to assign relationship managers to you who will help you now communicate this information to your people. And once they come in, the money is coming to you. So now for the 10 million naira deal, how do I make 10 million naira from this thing that MD just said? All you need to do is just get 500 people to buy into that idea. And you have all the time. You have 1 year. You can make it in one month. You can make it in 1 week. You could make it anyhow. Let me give you a typical example. Because the 500 people we're talking about is a matter of you organizing, for example, a Zoom meeting like this. And you invite people, let's say 100 people join on your first meeting. We will help you even come and talk to your people, so you don't have to be the one talking to them by yourself. Answer all the questions, allay all their fears and everything, you know. And you that you have also come into that package, you also be given a free visit to the city, so you can take pictures, express yourself, so that when you're talking to other people, they'll see you there, they know that you've visited the place, you know. Just on Zoom. Maybe you just share the link, or we're also going to be training people how to run ads and all that, you know. And people and hearing this type of information, and they know they can start with 15,000. Imagine, I will meet you now so that you can talk. How many people do you think will be able to buy into the idea instantly? And that's how you start making money. So if you have been able to do 500, the 10 million is already secured. That's how you made your 10 million, my people. If you have 250 people, that's how you made your 5 million. If you have 100 people, that's how you made your 2 million. So if you have 1,000 people, that's how you made your 20 million. And that's only on their club membership fee. Now, the good news is that most of those people that will eventually join this package, they want to do more than 3 days. Especially because we're going to give them the opportunity to come first. By the time they come, they want to buy more. They want to buy more tours. They want to extend their stay. They want to have more than a room. They want to also bring their own friends from different places. So the 10 million or the 5 million or the 2 million or the 20 million we're talking about is just the basic. You still have the opportunity to make times 2, times 3, times 5 of that money as those people do more. Let me give you a typical example. We had this end of the year retreat, family holiday from 50,000 in December. And, you know, it was amazing. We had a lot of families. 95% of them are not Xtralarge members. Are people who have even never heard about Xtralarge before, but they were longing to go somewhere for their holiday. They were looking for a good place. They saw the adverts on Facebook. Somebody told them about it from somewhere. They saw the video. Oh, this place is really nice. Is it really like this? You know, and they came. At least, out of all the many families that came, I can tell you more than 85 to 90% of them spent nothing less than 500,000 on those holidays. Imagine if they knew they had an opportunity to pay that type of thing little by little. Imagine if they knew by joining to become holiday club members, they could actually get some part of that free. You know, so that's what we're talking about. So you can either do it by yourself, educating people, organizing programs, just on your WhatsApp, just send messages to people. They will begin to ask you questions. Imagine you having a family holiday. That's the caption. Let me help you plan a family holiday, like a timely or annual family holiday with just 15,000 naira. You just try it. After this meeting today, just try it and see what will happen on your WhatsApp. Just try it. And then you now have the video to show where they're coming to. You can direct them to the Facebook page to go and see what the place looks like. And you can even request for our staff to talk to them the more, to allay all their affairs, to tell them more about the place. And most importantly, to also secure appointments with them online, where we can run video, a short video talk for them. We call them on WhatsApp video. We show them the whole environment. I have never seen anybody that they will do that video talk for and will say, no, he's not coming. Once they see the place, they're like, what? Is this where I'm coming to with this very little amount of money? You know, so that is the business plan. How realistic do you think this is? I started it personally this week on my own, not as MD of Xtralarge, on my own. And you will be so amazed at the amount of results I've gotten as of today. In fact, my team now, everybody's under fire because the calls coming in from everywhere. Is it true? 15K? And at the end of the day, people that are coming for 15K, we've had a lot of people that ended up paying their 150K at once. But it was the 15K that brought them like, okay, so 15K, I can just, you know. I want to hear from you. What do you think about this idea? Let me hear from you. If you want to talk, please raise your hand. Or let me first unmute everybody. Let me hear. How realistic.
15.
This is great, man.
I want somebody to raise their hand and talk. I want to hear just one or two. Quickly, we are running out of time. We have just 2 minutes more. In my mentorship class, I will now tell you how you can make 10 million, even 20 million, working with the mechanic on your street, working with your hairdresser, your food vendor, the teacher of your children in the school. We will not talk about that one in this general platform. I need to hear only one person. Muting everyone. I'm good. Daddy, I can cite you, sir. I hope you are in a position to talk. I've asked you to unmute, sir. Somebody's raising their hand. A wile perpetual. Okay, let me ask you to unmute. Feel free, ma, please. So what I'm saying in essence is that there is 10 million naira on the table right now. A wile perpetual, please, ma, can you unmute yourself? I've asked you to unmute. You can unmute yourself. There is 10 million naira on the table now, as we are talking now, and you only need to sell an idea. Just send a message. As a matter of fact, that's the job you're doing. There's 10 million naira for pictures. table right now, today, now. And the only thing you need to do to get this 10 million naira from this table is to just send a simple message by SMS and by WhatsApp on your phone to at least all the contacts on your phone. Let's start from there. How
Why are you
realistic?
looking at me?
We can hear you, ma. Madam Perpetual, we can hear
Good
you.
afternoon.
Good
All right,
afternoon.
good afternoon. Please, I have two questions to ask. Okay, before I ask the question, I want to say thank you very much for this very wonderful program together. I'm really, really enjoying it. So the first question I want to ask is the result. Where is it located at? And number two, is it a one-time thing in a year, or how many times in a year can someone come there for 3 to 4 times? 3
Okay.
to 4 days, sorry.
Okay, thank you. It's 3 days. For the holiday club that you are joining, it's 3 days. You understand?
Okay.
But you have unlimited access to the city for your vacation. Like you can come in the morning, play, there's swimming pool, there's a lot of attraction. I'll try to set for the video now and post it to us. There's a lot of attractions there, you know. So you can come in for those ones. You come in the morning, you leave in the evening. Then you buy your meals as you get there. Or the 3 days holiday at least, that one is just once in a year. That's once in a year.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, please, where is it located at? Is it Lagos?
Okay, where
Or?
it's located is Otaidiroko Road. So the feel of this resort is you are actually traveling out of town. You know, the way you feel traveling to your village, to your, you know, that's the feel we have. Let me quickly see if I get the video. And somebody else is also here to ask their question. Abose Adeyemo, please, you can unmute yourself.
Good afternoon, my swagalicious MD.
Good afternoon, ma.
In fact, I'm enjoying this meeting this afternoon.
Thank you so much.
Please, Ma, can you send us a captivating, I don't know which word to use for it now, that we can send to people we have in mind to talk to about this?
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what we'll be doing in the mentorship class. Every day or every 3 days, we'll be designing new messages, template messages you can send to people.
Okay, ma.
That's what we'll be doing there. So,
all right.
And then if you have people you want to do a presentation for, some people are already, they want to know more, hey, please help me, I don't have all the answers, even though we advise you to always have all the answers. But in case you don't have all the answers, you can quickly arrange maybe a Zoom, WhatsApp meeting, whatever, call them, we discuss with them, and then we can even arrange them to have a video tour. So as we are talking, somebody is in the group that is already at the resort that can start showing them the video. Oh, this is our swimming pool. Oh, this is our waterfall.
A visitor want to fall on this staircase.
Hey,
Maybe I told you about this staircase.
Oh,
this iron is the problem. I'm telling you, I said it too.
Sorry, I had to mute that person, and I will only unmute from our boss. So I think I've gotten one video, though it's not the most recent. Let me share as we continue with our talk. So this 10 million we're talking about today is just for just registering to become the holiday club members, all those your people. It's different from what you can make on excursions. It's different from what you can make from special packages. It's different from what you can make from church and mosque programs. It's different from what you can make on health programs that people are coming for, you know, a lot. In fact, see, anybody in this place that will not make this 10 million in this year, minimum. I want to see people earn 50 million. I want to see people earn 100 million. If you're ready, you know you can do it. Let me know. I will work with you to achieve it. But anybody in this meeting today that will not make minimum 10 million naira, please, don't greet me again. I'm not your friend. Please, because this is a golden opportunity and you don't even need capital to start. I have the video. Let's okay, so this is the place. This was the initial stage.
Trailer of sailoring. Ain't got no cigarettes, but trailer of sailoring. Give, don't pay. Trailer of sailoring. Trailer of sailoring. Ain't got no trailer of sailoring. Give, man of me, by no man. Give the road. Trailer of sailoring. Man, trailer of sailoring. Ain't got no cigarettes, but give, man of me, by no man. Don't pay. Trailer of sailoring. Rooms to let. Trailer of sailoring. Ain't got no trailer of sailoring. Give, man of me, by no man. Give the road. King of the road.
Oh wow, I have too many requests from people who want to join the Mojis consult. So I think what we should just do right now is to just share how you can pay to join. And just send your info to that WhatsApp number. You'll be added Okay, let me quickly show you another video talking about the inside. Which one do I show you now? Okay, this is another one. Oh, okay, so there's a lot. Don't worry, we'll be sharing a lot of materials with ourselves for people who are taking this business to the next level, like we discussed. We'll be sharing a lot with ourselves on how we can, get it better. So I want to believe that those questions have been answered. I want to quickly call out. I can see a lot of people are already here to join the group. You're ready right now. You can pay for your mentorship class to join that class. So two things you even need to do. You want to take this one serious. For the marathoners, that one is settled. So you are ready to be helping people to get healthy and all that. You're already in our Healthy Millionaires group. Fine. If you are not there, send a message as you are joining the Mojis Consult that you want to be an health advocate as well, apart from the tourism billionaires. So the tourism billionaires is the one. Can you speak louder, please? I'm trying to speak at the top of my voice. So the tourism billionaires is the one where you make the 10 million for the holiday club and the resort business. And then the marathon is the other one. So as you are sending the message, let us just know which one exactly that you're coming into. For people who are ready to join the Mojis Consult and be in my mentorship class, so we can begin to run. There is no time for dulling, no time for waiting. You're paying to Money Point. You are paying to Money Point, and the account number is 5488331533. I hope somebody can help me put that on the chat area. The account number is 5488331533. You're paying to me, David Tokwe Mojisola. And then once you make that payment, just send us the proof. The bank is Money Point. Just send the proof of that payment to the WhatsApp group, to that WhatsApp number, or you send it to the email info@agritechcity.com, so we can start immediately. I hope somebody has helped us to put that on the chat area. Thank you. Yes, the recorded version is going to be available. But first, to the people who have decided to take the business very, very serious. Can the Timber Club membership payment be made installments? Yes, that's what we're saying now. Madam Pauline Inabuye, that's what we're saying. So let's wrap up by asking questions. You want to ask a question, please raise your hand. How do you raise your hand on Zoom? Go to more on the options underneath your phone. If you're using a phone, you see more. Click on the more, you see how to raise your hand. Or you want to type your question into the chat area, please feel free to also do that. Okay? Feel free to also do that. Somebody says, what are we paying for? You are paying to enter my mentorship class, where we talk about how to achieve all these dreams practically. A lot of people have had these opportunities, but many are not going to do anything about it. But you don't want to lose this opportunity. You want to take it serious so that we can work hand in hand. We are attending our mentorship class. We are running meetings. We are planning. We are strategizing on how to make this thing real and work for you. And at the end of the year, I want to hear your testimony. Oh, I made 20 million this year. I made 50 million this year. I made 80, 100 million this year. Or I made 10 million this year. Or I made 5 million, whatever. You know, that is what we want to talk about. And you're joining the mentorship class with 50,000 Naira. And I've even given you the opportunity, in case you don't have all 50,000 at once, you can also start paying from 10,000 and above. So the account number is here, Money Point 5488331533. For our marathoners, congratulations. From tonight, we will be able to start placing orders for, yes, Madam Aramide Aregbeshola, yes, you can pay for your mentorship now, yes. Straight away, pay it, send the proof to that WhatsApp number, and we will add you. Okay, so I want to ask if you have any question. Total Package Health Hub, I'm muting you now, ma. Any other person that wants to ask a question, please feel free. We are closing in about 5 minutes. Our time is already up now. It's 4 o'clock, and that's supposed to be the end of the program. For today, I'm supposed to be out of here by 4 because I have another meeting. I want to appreciate you all for coming into this session this afternoon. And I also want to pray that you will not just hear about these opportunities, you will make them real, you will work with them, and you will make the best out of them. So you have a question, please just raise your hand and we'll quickly ask you to unmute. Total Package Health Hub, can you please unmute yourself, ma? I've asked you to unmute and ask a question. Thank you. Please unmute yourself, ma. Oh, I think she's having an issue with that. From our love Ojumu, please unmute yourself, sir, and ask your question. I've asked you to unmute. Please unmute yourself.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Happy New Year.
I wish you the same.
Thanks for the other time. God bless you, sir.
My request is, can you itemize the process of joining this mentorship class and send it through WhatsApp?
Okay. Okay, so basically what you need to do just right now is send a message, send a WhatsApp message to 08171606021 that you want to be in the mentorship class.
081.
Yes, 71 606021.
Okay.
Yes. So we will send you, basically what you need to do to join make payment is 50,000 naira to join that mentorship class. And you're going to be needing to pay that money. I've not really decided whether it's going to be quarterly or monthly or whatever, but because we'll be needing to be inviting other people that will come and speak and they get paid too. So, but for now, 50K is okay. And in case you don't have it all, you can start from 10,000 or 20,000. So we can add it to the group and start working immediately. Basically, what we're doing is to make this targets real, workable and achievable, and it starts now. You will give me 5 minutes after these questions to quickly talk about the food bank. Congratulations to all of you that are here. You are the ones to hear it first, and then we will call it a day. Thank you so much. Sir, I hope I've answered your question.
Yes, please.
God bless you, sir. Thank you very much. Total Package Health Club, are you back? Please unmute yourself, ma, and ask your question. Anybody else who wants to ask a question? Let me check the chat area. Did you agree, Nisha? Thank you for the membership plus and balance when we make money. Yes, yes, yes. Sanusi to buy that at Muke, yes. That lets you know that I'm not really after the money. I'm after you making the money. So when you make the money, you can pay me my money. No problem. No problem. So if it's 10K you have, you can pay. If you have your 50K at once, fantastic. Secondly, you will need to open an account for the holiday club yourself, because that's where all your commissions will be paid into as you begin to make money on the people that are coming in, registering and everything. So you also need to have the holiday club account, the timber category. So if you're here and you have not done that before, we are giving you the opportunity, and the opportunity also extends to other people you will be bringing in as well. You want to join the holiday club, it's 150,000 for the timber club, so you can spread it starting from 15,000 naira. So for those who want to start that one as well, you want to register for your holiday club, timber club category right now with 15,000 initial deposit, you can do that as well today. Congratulations. And that extends to all the people you also want to invite for this program, okay? 15,000 you can start, so that means you're paying it 10 times, or 25,000 6 times, or 50,000 3 times, or you just want to pay the 150 at once. And then we have videos and promotional materials that will help you, fully understand all these things that we are talking about. Yeah, Madam Total Package, ma'am, please feel free to talk.
Okay, ma. Are you now saying that investment for this result is 150,000 naira?
It's not an investment, it's a club membership fee.
So it's 150,000 naira.
Yes, for the timber category. We have a smaller category, which is 80,000.
Okay.
But for the people who want to take this business big, I advise you to join the timber category.
Okay. So,
and that's what you should also sell to your people, because it will be better for them. They have 3 days holiday, 2 nights.
Okay. And they will pay, obviously.
They will pay, obviously. Of course, that's how you make the money.
Okay, so what's my percentage when I bring them and they pay? What's my percentage of the deal?
Yeah, so you now, that you are now a club member on the timber category, when you also refer other people or you bring other people to join, you get 20,000 naira instant bonus into your wallet. And that's how you make the 10 million naira if you have gotten the 500 people.
Okay.
Only on membership fees, apart from every other business that you will still do, which I'm going to teach us extensively. We'll just pick one per day in the mentorship class. We'll pick only one opportunity per day so you can fully digest it. Go think about it, ask your questions. So just for the registration is what you make 10 million naira on. It's different from other opportunities I will still be sharing with you.
But personally, for me, I might not get many people to join as a club member, but I might get people coming there for holiday. So my question is, if people come now, if I have, say, 10 couples coming for holiday weekend in there, how much am I getting per head, per couple?
And you get 10% of whichever amount they pay.
Oh, all right, ma. Okay, that's quite understandable enough. Okay, and if I come, am I paying club member deal or am I paying the full price of whatever?
You have a deal. You have a special deal as a club member.
Okay, because I want to come end of this month, like I said, few days time.
But have you registered, ma?
I have not registered.
So you're registering today?
Oh, yes, I will today. I will register today after all this, and I will study everything, and I will register today. And there is a lady that put it up there. She wants it in written form. How do we get everything in the written form of what you have said now, so that we can read and digest, like you said, ma?
Yeah, so that's what we'll be doing in my mentorship class. So how to make it easy for you to talk to people about it, to invite people about it. We'll give you staff, we call them relationship managers. We'll give you relationship managers that will work with you so that every time you have somebody to talk to make a presentation or whatever, you have somebody within the organization that can help you with that.
All right, ma. Thank you so much. God bless.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. So please, let's not mistake it. There are two different things we're talking about. You want to be a club member, you want to run this business, you want to make good money, you have to be a member of the Xtralarge Holiday Club timber category, which is 150,000. However, the good news is that you can start by paying just 15,000 naira. And that also gives you the access to be able to have at least 3 days holiday in a year for yourself. Okay? Plus other benefits we'll be sending later. Then number two, you want me to work with you as a person. This is not Xtralarge. You want me and my team to work with you in achieving those dreams practically. We've talked about how to make 10 million, 20 million, 5 million, whatever, as regards the resorts, as regards tourism business, as regards just starting this business by working on your contacts on your phone. We want to see how realistic, how achievable these things are, and how we can work hand in hand. That you want to join my mentorship class. So it means that it is not compulsory for you to join my mentorship class if you don't need my help. Okay, so that is not Xtralarge. That is me. Me. Then talk about Mojisola Davids. Please, don't mind me. I can be sarcastic sometimes. Let me lower the hands of the people that can talk. We have to close. A big thank you to everybody that is here. Reverend Dr. Atinuke, you are welcome. Ambassador, Reverend Dr. Atinuke, please unmute yourself, ma'am. You're welcome.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Happy New Year.
I wish you the same, ma'am.
Happy New Year. What a glorious year it's going to be. Already, it started already. The sky is the limit.
Yes.
It's a time where you're going to gather back all the years the cankerworm has stolen.
Amen.
And in everything, every one of us will give a great testimony by 2024 December.
Amen.
All of us will be rejoicing. None of us will go missing in Jesus' name.
Amen.
My question is, if you are on the Billionaires Club and you are also got the Orange and you are also in the tourism one, as most of my downline, they've got timber and they are also on the Billionaires Club.
Okay.
And they are also in tourism. They want to know as well as I want to know as well.
Okay.
Can we partake in any of this, or do we still have to upgrade to timber?
Oh, if they've already joined the Orange Club.
Yes. No, because I've got the Billionaires Club and I've got I've done the orange, and I've done the tourism.
Oh, you personally, Ma, you are in Orange Club.
Yes.
I'll advise you move to Timber. I'll advise you upgrade to Timber. Please, can we chat after the meeting?
Okay.
Yes, I'll advise you upgrade to Timber.
So my downlines are okay because they live in timber and
Okay.
agritechnicity and
Okay.
tourism.
Okay. They are okay. Except they also want to do my mentorship class, and then that will be a different blog.
Yeah, I'll tell them because at the moment a lot of them was on Sunday meeting, and I've got positive feedback from them. So quite a lot of people want to sign on, which I have been putting them through.
Okay.
And well, they said I'm doing a good job. So so I must be learning from the experts, from yourself,
Yes,
and from Governor Gloria.
Wow. God bless you, ma'am. Well done, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, we have Farmer OBY, who also wants to ask a question. And if you can type your question to make it faster, please do so. Farmer OBY, can you please unmute yourself? I've asked you to unmute now. Let me start appreciating everybody little by little. Thank you so much. It's such a short notice meeting that we called, and we had over 100 participants in the group. And I'm sure it was a very impactful time for us. So please feel free to speak.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Please, I enjoyed the lower part or just this recent part of the discussion, because when I joined, I wasn't hearing you. So most of what you said, I didn't get it. So I'm still of the opinion that all that you have said, if it can be written and sent to us so that we can understand what we are going into, and then further access to you.
All right, no problem. No problem about it. Which of the WhatsApp groups are you on? Are you in?
I'm on Xtralarge WhatsApp, the 8 days marathon. The 8 days marathon.
Okay, so just say something there. Say something that requesting for the recorded version of today's meeting. So the admin there will attend to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, Elizabeth Oyeleye. Mama Elizabeth Oyeleye. Can you please unmute yourself? Speak.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you very much. God bless you. The question I want to ask is about those of us who have been there on holiday before and we have not been advised to join any club. But I think part of the question have been answered. So now I know we need to join a club now. I think that's the club that we have to join. That's the answer you gave to the other woman.
Okay, yes.
But I think my question have been answered. But
yeah.
But it's only we didn't have an idea when we came for holiday that we should join a club and anything to be joined. Now it's clearer. So by the time we repeat.
How was your experience when you came there?
Well, it was nice. It's not on holiday. It was a lonely holiday, but because I was at holiday for your yearly few days after, but I couldn't stay or come back. But I hope this year I will try and join the massive holiday campaign, which I know will be better. But it was nice. It was nice being there. It's only I could not go to the farm and I could not go to the spring water, the resorts. I couldn't. I know the second time I'm there, I will try and I would be there when other people are there. Because I know you plan it to be a better planning. You could have planned for massive entrance.
The good news is that this year, by God's grace, we want visitors in that city.
But it's nice being there. It's nice being there.
Yeah, thank you so
It's
much.
quite cool and nice being there.
Thank you so
God bless you.
God bless you
God
too.
bless.
Thank you. Okay,
More
so
grace to everybody in Jesus' name. Okay.
to show some videos,
Madam.
continue.
Mhm.
You can continue to watch that video.
Okay.
And then, okay, let me mute you now. Okay, Farmer Abdusalam Wasilat, please ask your question. And then we have just one, as we call it a day. Meanwhile, the food bank.
I've already putting it on
Because
there.
I'm already forget. Okay, you've already said it. Okay, thank you.
No, I have already put in it. What the food bank? I didn't hear anything about it.
Okay, thank you. I'll talk about it now as we round up. Thank you, ma'am. Mama Mokulola Akonde, has a question been answered, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am. Well done, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
My
question is on the chat.
My able admin, God bless you for all you do. I really appreciate.
Amen. Thank you very much, ma'am. You deserve more, ma'am. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, please, somebody has asked the question. I put it on the chat box. I mean, concerning the mentorship class, I'm already in the Orange Club. So how do we?
No, Orange Club
Hello,
is not, the mentorship class is not the Orange Club. And that mentorship class, that tourism mentorship class we had before, is not the Mojis Consult. So the Mojis Consult is the original mentorship class you're joining now. You are paying to join this one. So we're working together. All those other ones that we've been doing before, people are not taking it serious. I will take my time, train people to do everything, they are not working. So this one, we are giving assignments, we are having targets, we are doing everything together. It's not the normal free one. So anybody that wants to join that one, you can join. It's 50,000 to join, and you will even be required to pay more because, of course, you will make good money during the course of the year. But at least for now, it's 50,000 for this start. And if you don't have all the money, you can pay.
I said I'm already on Orange.
Okay, for the Orange Club, let's chat after. Let's chat after.
Okay. Okay.
Club. I strongly recommend that everybody coming for this big business should be in the Timber Club.
Okay.
Should be in the Timber Club. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, last question for today is from Mr. or Mrs. Bolaji A. Yes, feel free. You have been asked to unmute. You can talk now.
I just want to ask about this Mojid consult, because for those people in diaspora, we don't really have time to join all the classes. How do we manage ourselves to, avail ourselves of this opportunity?
Yeah, so the classes will be recorded. Sorry, I need to recharge. So the classes will be recorded.
Okay.
Yes, the classes will be recorded. So you never get to miss anything.
But you said you'll be giving us some things to do.
Yes,
and you have a
we
target.
Don't want we don't want
you
to
give us a target to reach it, which
yes.
we might not really have the time.
Okay.
We are quite busy,
Okay. So if you don't have the time, we are going to assign one relationship manager to you.
Okay.
That will work with you. So what you are supposed to do, maybe by calling the people, by engaging the people, or sharing information and all that, the relationship officer will help you to do that.
Okay. Another thing I want to know is, joining this Mojid, do you really have to have people to join? Do you have to look for people to join Xtralarge? No.
No, they are not joining Xtralarge. You are selling this holiday package to them in a different way entirely. If you don't sell, you can't make money.
If I don't sell, I can't make money.
If you don't sell, you can't make money. Let me not deceive you.
Okay. So
So
I really have to sell.
selling me, yes, you have to sell. You have to offer
Okay.
value. Offering value is what brings the money. You
Okay.
understand? So that's
Okay.
so now the ability to be able to sell and sell with little or no effort of no, let me not say no effort, there has to be effort, but for the efforts to be able to count and you be able to meet your targets and make your good money is what we want to be doing practically as a team in that group.
Okay. Then another thing is that you said you congratulate all of us on this program today, on that we will all make 10 million, which sounds very good. So how do we make it? You said we should send the Xtralarge thing to all the contacts on our phone. Is that what you said? Did I get you right?
About the 10 million, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we are going to send a template message that I
Okay.
said, yes, we're going to send a template message and I want to be, the admins are going to do it. So we're going to send a template message that you can just share
Okay.
to you.
So after sharing it, how will you give us the money? The 10 million?
That means you've not been following since morning.
Really?
I can't start talking about that again. That's what we've been talking about since morning now.
Oh, okay. Okay, with the response, now maybe let me use my common sense. With the response is what will fetch me the 10 million. Is that so?
Yes.
Okay. Response from sales.
What's your name, ma?
My name is Bolaji Abraham, and I'm in United Kingdom. And I've been asking for contacts. Right now, I'm in America. But by the time we start the marathon, I will still be in America. In between, I'll be going back to London. So I don't know how I can avail myself with all the things I need. Right now, I'm in Rochester. I don't know if you have any contact in Rochester to
No, we
collect
don't have.
the
We have
fortified drink and other things from.
no. It has even our people in the UK. We have in central London. We have in Basildon. We have in yes, a new branch is coming up in Manchester during the year. But even all of them.
Can I start my own marathon when I get back to London? Okay.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, you can.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you, everybody. We really need to call it a day. We are having another meeting next week, Tuesday, same time. It's going to be every Tuesday now. Well, unfortunately, this will be about the last meeting we're having for free. Or maybe I'll still do one more after today so that the people who still need to hear about this information can still join. But for the people who have indicated interest in joining the mentorship class now, our work starts from today. Our work starts from today. So we're going to be having things, assignments, and everything that we're going to do once in a week, once in 3 days, how we can make this thing real. I want to see the first person to make this 10 million. And even if you're not making the 10 million at once, you can make it. At least you're making something every year so that by the time we calculate everything, you've gone far. Okay, so for those in my Mojis Consult mentorship group now, our business starts from today. But for every other person, we'll see next week Tuesday by God's grace. Same time, same meeting ID next week Tuesday. God bless you. Food bank. Oh my God, food bank. Food bank is an opportunity. I will do a short voice note about it after this meeting, and we can send to all our groups. So you join the food bank also with 50,000 Naira, and you have access to food of 20,000 Naira for the next 8 months. If anybody is here and you want to empower people, you want to be a blessing to people and all that, that is what you should do for them. And you yourself, that means you have to forget about buying food for the rest of this year. You pay 50,000, you're getting 20,000 food for the next 8 months. Okay, so but there is a way it works. It has terms and conditions. The first set of guaranteed food you have is 20,000 for 3 months, and the remaining 5 months, there is something you need to do. You have to also invite other people, share contacts with us, with people who we can help you talk to that can also buy into that package. And that's how your remaining 5 months free food comes about. So you need to know more about all these things. The hotline for food bank, it is not all the numbers you can call for this food bank, please. There's a special number that you have to call for that opportunity. So you want to call it, it's 080 7375 2251. You know, we have so many opportunities, and there are dedicated lines to every package. So this is the dedicated line to the Xtralarge Food Bank, 08073752251. Or you can WhatsApp us on 0809 2093 444. 0809 2093 444. As a matter of fact, that line will be open in the next 2 minutes. You can call. The people in charge of that line are close to me now in the office. So if you still need to speak with me concerning all the things you heard today, you're not clear about something, you want to ask more questions, please call that line, especially as it relates to the food bank. 080 7375 2251 or WhatsApp 0809 2093 444. You want to join my mentorship class? It's 081 71 60 60 21, or just send an email to info@agritechcity.com. Let's make this money, but we must share value first. God bless you all. A very special thanks to all my admins in this meeting this afternoon. We do not take it for granted. Thank you so much. God bless you. All our governors, all our ambassadors in this meeting this afternoon. God bless you. To all our first timers, we love you. God bless you. There is money to be made and there is value to be shared. So let's do it together. Waiting for you on the numbers we have called so we can take on business from this moment. See you next week, Tuesday, by God's grace. God bless you. Have a good night rest. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you. You can leave now. Thank you. Let me stop the recording. Let's stop the recording.